Good morning, everybody. Morning, Mike.
Howdy, guys
and gals.
and howdy, peoples. We'll cover everybody. Peoples.
Everyone.
I think that covers everybody.
Thank you for watching.
Well,
thank you for listening.
Yeah, but what if there are they?
There are you.
There are you.
That is a pronoun.
I love
shares.
sheep. They bring us such nice stuff on their backs.
Where did you wake up this morning?
I don't know. I think it was his front yard after that Rotary get together last night.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't.
I had a blast.
Yeah, it was a good time. Well, I mean, I don't know because no one's going to tell me in my face if they don't like me. So
I would.
They'll tell you.
Yeah, and I'm your sergeant at arms, so they'll tell me quite a bit.
That's right.
So, what's on the horizon for today on Friday in the world of loans and stuff?
Oh, well, you want to talk what's going on with the market first?
Nah, that's boring.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. We'll talk about it, but
yeah. Well, the big thing right now is every day bonds are getting worse or getting better. Each day it's just like we found this out, and now bonds are taking in the shorts, or oh man, this is amazing, and now rates are better, right? So, and that's kind of what happened yesterday. End of the day, it was down, had alert to locks, major move, and then today we went the opposite way.
Yeah.
It's just rates are sitting here for a little bit, and I think we need some big indicator showing that inflation is in check and or we're having a slowdown with economy and other stuff. And there are some numbers, some things out there showing that
just nothing big enough.
The recession is on the way.
Yeah,
because others, and I'll get to that in a second. But so today, right now, stocks are declining while mortgage bonds are increasing due to global slowdown. What I mean by that is the global PMI report, which don't get me this. It's a short show today. So report shows Japan in contraction, Australia, Eurozone, and UK are slowing down also.
Yeah.
Why that's important is because it's a world economy.
Right.
And the main growth engine in Eurozone, which is Germany, they have had a huge, sharp decline in productivity. So, and the manufacturing sector, that's what that is. That's the manufacturing sector, just like here. And that shows they're in contraction. And we have what's called the leading indicator, right? We talked about this before on the show. And it shows about what's going on in the economy. The leading indicator, so it's LEI breakdown, the leading economic indicator, the Conference Board report of, I'm just so you understand what I'm talking about, indicators continues to signal impending recession.
Yes.
Right. And it's coming, but we just don't know when. And so that's what I just said. So over the last 14 months, we've had contractions.
I think that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you finish.
All right. And so the LEI, is a leading economic indicator, is down to 7.9% year over year, which is the lowest it's been for a very, very long time. Yeah. They project the U.S. economy will contract in third quarter this year and first quarter of next year. So it's not going to, and this is the last time we experienced this was in 2007.
I remember that.
So that's how big this is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the recession will be here Wednesday.
Okay. At 2 p.m.?
No, probably 2:15.
Okay. I would say 1 o'clock because that's when the market closes.
Oh, but it takes them a while to get back from the bar and just say, oh, here's the recession.
Yeah. Yellen's view on a recession is, who cares?
Yeah.
Continues labor market and inflation trends. We still have the issue with the labor market is still strong. Right. That's the thing that everybody's talking about. The labor market's real strong. But last night I was listening to a couple of Rotarians talk about trying to hire people and how much they're spending money on getting people to send in, resumes and everything else. And they set up appointments for them to come in for their interviews and they don't show up. It's horrible.
Yeah.
And it's not, nobody wants to work, unfortunately. And so if you want to work, you can find a job.
Yeah.
You have to move there.
And sadly, I think that's been a trend for a couple of years.
Well, it's been since the government gave away free money and you don't have to work.
Right. Exactly.
Hey, stay home and here's some extra money to play Xbox all day.
Oh, and here's a box of macaroni.
Here's some hot dogs to put in it.
Yeah. Yum.
Here's some cheese. Go get your cheese over there. So now we're going to talk about realtor confidence.
Realtor.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Realtor, not realtor.
Yeah.
No, realtor. Is intensifying, as they're saying. The average of 3.3 offers per sale, up from 3.1 offers in the last report. This is the highest since June and April of 2022.
Wow.
So that was when we were still booming. The index reached an all-time high of 5.5. And back then,
Yep.
right at that. So that was the highest of June of 22.
Okay.
Right. So the index, blah, blah, blah. Additionally, 31% of homes were sold above list price. This is nationwide. Another notable statistic is that 25% of all buyers waived inspections contingencies,
Right.
which is the highest level since, again, June of 22.
22. Yeah. And that was so commonplace back in 22, just so you got the offer accepted.
Well, it started in 20,
Yeah.
and then it came over here in 21, and then it went up even to Tuolumne County in 20. You know what I mean? It's just slowly wave came this way from the Bay, because as the Bay Area people started buying over here more,
right,
and they're like, this is what you're doing.
And then early 23, we started seeing people yelling at their realtors saying, "You made me waive my inspections, and now I got this pile of crap."
Right.
You don't waive you waive the condition or the contingency of the
Right.
inspections, but still have the freaking inspections,
Right.
so you know what you're buying.
Right. All you're doing is saying, I can't get out of the contract because I don't like the condition of the house.
Exactly.
But you can still get out because of other reasons.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's other ways to get out. All right. So
the backyard's too small.
If the girlfriend feels that way.
Yeah, I know.
Used cars prices are stabilizing in May and starting to decline in June, which is huge, because this was part of the CPI report, that's Consumer Price Index report, that came out and was showing that we had such an increase in it over the last few months.
Right.
But remember, those reports are looking back a couple months.
Right.
These are more,
they're going that way.
Yeah. So everything is hindsight's always 2020, right? So you look always back. Yeah.
Yeah. Monday morning quarterback, always the best.
Yeah. God, I just hope Broncos do well this year.
This week they're playing this
year. This year they spent so much money.
Yeah.
Next week we got some indicators starting on Tuesday. Case-Shiller, FHFA, which is another index that talks about new home sales, mortgage apps, pending home sales, initial job claims, and PCE on Friday.
PCE is my favorite.
We'll break it up on Monday. I'll break it up by what's coming each day.
Cool.
That's pretty much all I have about what's going on with the market. So bottom line, find your house. And this is, I think a lot of people are still having an issue with, is an average $400,000 purchase price. You got a payment around $3,000 to $3,100, and average people's rents are that they're in a rent that they've been in for a while is not that. Right. They're so much lower, and they're going, why should I leave this? And we talked about this before the show. I've been trying to explain to people, you're a renter, you're in this pot of water like that frog, and how they were slowly turning up the heat to the fact that it gets to a boil, and you don't know that's happening. That's what's happening in rents right now. You're in some place and everything around you is going up, and eventually they're going to say you need to get out, and then you're going to go, oh man, I wish I
really can't afford it.
Yeah. And so the difference between renting is throwing away money, right?
100%
and
interest.
Buying a house is investing, and a lot of people don't realize the difference. You're going to have to put more money towards your investment to invest than you can do to throw away money in the streets.
Well, and sadly, there's a group of people who think, well, then I'm responsible for this if it breaks, and that if it breaks. I can't just call the landlord. Well,
yeah, they're the ones who don't get in relationships either. So.
Yeah, exactly. What if it turns out that they're weird?
That's the 45-year-old guy who never got married, or a woman.
Yeah, you think maybe he was the common factor, the continuing factor, that it was a problem. It wasn't everybody else. It was him.
It's always everybody else.
So let me share this, because we talked about it on Wednesday that I would share this on Friday. And why does it say remove?
I got.
Go
ahead. Just click the. There you go.
Hey. And I know how to make it appear larger now.
Really? Is that what you've learned over the years?
I'm learning over the years. I'm 62 now, and that's how you make it bigger. So this is the week ending June 17th. 454 closed sales.
Is that going up? No,
420. That went down. A little bit. No, did it? What was it?
420 was our biggest one for a while. Then we went to 541.
Oh, that's right. And so I believe I'm going to predict. I'm going to believe that this next week's pending sales will be higher than this number. So remember, audience, 454 per day, state of California, 156 pending sales per day in state of California, and only 62 new listings per day. That's down considerably.
Mm-hmm.
So And then
so that even with that number, if we can continue to that, and that was our average for the year, that's only 165,000 plus sold homes in California,
right, for the entire year,
for the whole state in the entire year.
And that's using
and that's like a third of what we normally do. Like we've been saying, 35% of existing homes.
We're right on track to be a third.
That's our problem. That's why values are going to continue to go up.
Right.
That's why
you're going to see multiple offers on properties.
Yeah. Even if we doubled that, we'd still see, meaning that if we were at 70% of current existing home sales, we're still going to see that.
Yeah.
The only way it's going to get different than that is if we go to 200% of our normal listings. You follow me?
I do.
So we'd have to double that to where my values would go down, when we're nowhere close to that, and we're not going to see that for 20 years.
So this is what realtors are saying for that week. 21.4% of the realtors in the state of California closed a sale. That's down 1.8% from the previous week. And then 19% entered escrow, and that's down 3. You're welcome, Diana. 3.7%. And 18.9% listed a property. That's up 0.6. That's interesting. So but there's still only 62 listings per day.
So that means out of 100 agents, 19 had a listing.
Yeah. So Home Depot's starting to look pretty attractive for a place to work.
Well, let me tell you, there's a lot of companies looking for people because there's no one showing up for their freaking job interviews,
and they got the appointment.
Yeah, well, and it's pretty bad. So if you're really good, you can get a job. Yeah,
almost sounds like a song.
I don't know.
Good, you can get a job. Well, maybe I should write it.
It sounds like more of a country song. If you're really good, you can get a really good woman because you already got your good dog
and a truck.
Yeah, but that truck breaks down all the time.
Yeah, damn it. So realtors thinking the following week and what's going to happen soon is sales will be up.
Are you still talking about this thing here? Or
yeah,
are you just talking.
That's no. Okay. Look I'm pointing at that.
I can't see.
I did.
Use your mouse over there.
No,
other screen.
No, I don't want to. This right there. Look at that. Prices will be up. Now, 100% of the realtors should think that prices are going to be up. Because they're going to be.
Well, we know that because you got to remember the other 75 realtors have no idea.
Yeah, they're not even participating.
They're not working.
Yeah, the listings will be up 26.6%. I'm not sure where the listings are coming from. However, I'm busier on the listing side these last few days.
Well, it is summertime.
True.
And usually summertime you are busier on listings. But I think if we can get these rates to come down over the next 3 months, 4 months, we've seen some stuff, and if we go get rates to drop up 1%, I think you're going to see a lot more active listings. The more rates come down, we're going to see more listings on the market. So people go, okay, now I can get I'm leaving my 3%, I can go get a 5. Okay, it's not so bad,
right?
But a 7 killing me.
Yeah,
because that's a double payment.
It is. So anyway, I'm done sharing that. Remove, do this.
Here,
look at what I did.
Yeah, I got you there.
No,
you were in the third one. We don't do the third one. The third one shows your doorway.
My doorway. Do I have a doorway?
There's your song.
What's a 2? What's a doorway 2?
I don't know. You tell me. Pink Floyd.
Is there anybody out there?
What's a stairwell to heaven, right?
Stairway. Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That was before my time.
I know.
I didn't even listen to it on reruns.
It still pisses me off that you're that young.
I'm not that young. I just that young.
If Led Zeppelin is before your time, you're that young.
Hey, I listened to my first album. Actually, here. This is how old I am. My first 8-track was Boston.
8-track. Okay, then you're not that young.
No, we were in Colorado. There's not, nowhere. Yeah. So you still had the old
music store.
Yeah.
You couldn't buy a cassette in Colorado until 92.
My first cassette was Billy Squier.
Oh, that's a good album.
Yeah. In the Dark.
Yeah.
It was a great album.
That's a great album.
I got lucky picking that. I was like, how the hell did I pick that? I was walking around with my big boom box around campus. I'm the coolest dude.
Did the girl accept your offer?
And
what was that?
I wasn't
say anything.
I wasn't in for her front yard because I'd be playing the wrong music.
Yeah. Well, true.
And then this morning when I got up, I was walking out and Marcia's got her headphones on and I can hear Lover Boy working for the weekend. I go, are you working for the weekend there, lady?
Yeah. Yeah. So you didn't listen to Peter Gabriel, huh?
No.
Oh God, I still am a big Peter Gabriel fan.
During high school, I heard Missing Persons. You know, Missing Persons,
Yep.
and I was like, "That's the dumbest sounding music." And then I get to San Diego, and I'm totally in the punk scene.
Yeah,
so totally different.
So you thought, oh, that was pretty cool music back then, right?
Well, I still think
Missing Persons was
weird.
They were punk light.
Yeah,
very punk light. Dead Kennedys, now they were punk.
I liked the Sex Pistols myself.
Yeah, they were pretty awesome.
And then I got into the Smiths, which more just totally different genre down there. And I was late 80s was a good time in San Diego.
Public Image Limited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Iggy Pop.
Iggy.
Do we need to keep going?
No, we don't. We can just say goodbye to
everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, we do.
We do this because of you.
Just want to bring you information.
That's right. So everybody knows what's going on.
Yep.
But don't stress over the information. Just use it to make your decisions, and you're not going to make a mistake in this real estate market by buying a house.
Not
I think a lot of people are afraid to make a mistake. I mean, people purchase anything, when they're afraid. They usually make a decision out of pain or pleasure. Let's make that decision out of pleasure and have a good time buying this house. Yes, there might be some pain in that payment for a little bit, but you're going to get a house that you wouldn't have gotten down the road.
I can almost guarantee. I can say that every time I thought it was going to be a scary payment to make, after the second payment was made, I never thought about it again.
Right.
It's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
You adjust.
It's that commitment. I think people are afraid of it. And I still think it's about making a mistake and someone saying, I told you shouldn't have bought. Well, Mom, you don't even own a home.
Yeah. Or, hey, stupid uncle, you're still living in your mom's basement.
That's right.
What advice can you give me?
Stay in your mom's basement for as long as you can.
Yeah. Look how much money I have. And you
Look how much money I saved.
My 74 Pinto station.
But I don't have to work real hard. You guys are crazy.
We digress.
All right. Make it a great day.
Make it a great weekend. This weekend we've got a replay.
When we shop. Dirksy, or is it no, it's the because next week we're back to live. This week is the not commercial guys, multifamily guys.
Is it
Gene?
Okay.
Jake and Gene. Last weekend was Dirksy.
Oh,
it's been that long.
Has it really been that long?
Yes.
I thought last weekend was the
no
graffiti.
Last weekend that was the first. No, we're in the 20 something of June.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What the hell?
So you lost 3 weeks. You were in hibernation and you just woke up.
I was in some nation. Yeah. All right. Make it a great weekend, guys.
You're in the movie Caveman. You just can't.
Oh, yeah.
Cave. All right. Make it a great day, guys.
Have fun.
All right. Bye.
Bye.